This one's not really friendly.
Oh, boy. Sydney High School uses fingerprint technology to stop vandalism in toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
They shouldn't say toilets. They should say washrooms.
Oh, okay. Sorry
because
about
apparently, like, the whole washroom's being vandalized.
Right.
Not just toilets.
I know. I think this might be an Australian thing.
Is it?
Because, well, you're on abc.net.au.
Yeah.
I think there may be a terminology thing going on there.
Oh, okay.
Especially
You're saying,
since
like,
they
toilets could mean...
pluralized it, yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that, but okay.
Like, I'm going to the toilets.
Sure.
And I mean I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, you also have...
Or the washroom.
You also have washroom, but washroom is... It's a little bit more Canadian, British thing. Or they call it the loo, actually.
The loo, yes.
Everybody has a name for these things. Depending on where you are. And I don't know. By the way, I'm speculating. I don't know the answers to these things.
Yeah,
but
we'll
anyway,
find out.
You had vandalism in the whole bathroom, and now they're going to fingerprint every kid that goes in the bathroom?
Yes.
That's quite an escalation there. Students are being asked to scan their fingerprints during class time if they want to access the toilets at a school in southwest Sydney. Moorbank High School implemented a biometric system in June after they say they spend thousands of dollars a year restoring vandalized bathrooms. Year 11 student Daniel Scatella said the familiar sight of smeared feces stopped him from using the toilets, prompting him to wait until he could make it home.
What you do?
Good Lord.
Ugh.
That's a different type of vandalism. People throw their poo on the ceiling. Okay, well then, yeah, okay. Give me the fingerprints.
Problem solved.
Good Lord. I don't. Can you just put I guess you can't put cameras. I don't know. It's a sensitive subject, actually. How do you stop that?
Yeah,
How do you catch that?
I mean, the school is not going to put cameras in there. They're not going to put
not in there, but
there.
But what about in the hallway leading up to it? And then you can see who was in there prior and start your investigation that way. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough issue.
Well, yeah. In many ways, but you're just not going to be really a lot of school spirit if every time you got that going on the ceiling and whatnot.
Yeah. And
if students or parents prefer, students can also access the toilets during those times by obtaining an access card from the office. Okay. So you could go register in the office, not do the fingerprint, and then they'll know who's using it at what time. And they still got to pinpoint when the issues take place.
Yeah.
Still going to be a little investigation going on, I guess.
And to get an access card every single time.
Or not, because they could just say to you, listen, access card person, if anything in there is out of the ordinary, we need you to report it right away. Because then they would know that it would have been a snitch system. It would be the last fingerprint or the last access card that led to that.
Blame them.
I guess. I don't know. I guess that's how it works.
Apparently, some students and some parents are complaining about it.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Biometrics,
well, yeah,
data.
It's a privacy thing. Did you see the kids in China that were buying their lunch with their face? Did you see that clip?
No.
Yeah, it's just a facial recognition. They just walk up like this, and then it goes, and then they get the lunch. Yeah.
Isn't it the same as like Amazon stores where they scan your palm?
I think it's the kids. I think it's the kids aspect.
It's the kids, right?
It's when you're scanning the kids that people get a little bit more sensitive. Yeah. Because they're like, well, does the kid really know what there's? I mean, not that it matters. We sign all these end user license agreements. So like, when's the last time you read one? Well, yeah, they're going to go, we're scanning you. And you're like, that's you. You start to sound like Otis when they start to tell you they're going to scan you again.
Yeah.
Like it's for your own good. There's feces all over the place. And you're like, all right. It's like it's for your own good. There's lunch on the other side of that scan. And you're like, I'm hungry.
Oh, okay, I'm in.
I'm hungry. There's got a lunch over there. Scan me up.
Yeah. I wonder if this is going to be like a main thing everywhere.
Here you go. One kid says, I don't mind it. My fingerprint doesn't feel that important to me, he said. It's worth it. If it can put a bit of responsibility on the people who are ruining it for the rest of us in school, and I appreciate that.
I mean, that's a good point, too.
What?
Like, yeah, just fingerprint, and then, someone gets blamed.
And then stop fingerprinting after that?
Maybe.
After the punch? It's probably one person doing this. Interesting. I feel like you could also just get Matthew
It's the
McConaughey
principal.
from True Detective. Just get Matthew McConaughey. He'll figure it out. You don't need to fingerprint anyone.
Yeah, he's just hiding in a stall.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.